Here's 3 reasons why enrollments are low. If you're not sure why your enrollments are low and you're struggling to be able to fully book your program, it feels as though kids are dropping off. It's hard to attract more clients to come and sign up with you. It's hard to get the phone ringing. It's hard to book tours. Then this is the video for you. I know exactly what you feel like. You know, when I was running my program back in the day, I remember every September would come and it was stressful, like stressful to the point where I could not sleep, most of the nights because I knew that kids were missing. I knew that the cash flow was low. I knew that I had rent to pay, overhead to cover, and money wasn't coming in. Real simple, money was not coming in. And it was really difficult because, we had an amazing staff, we had great toys, a great environment, a great meal plan. Curriculum was A1. Loved what we did. We had, good experience working with the kids and the families. But for some reason, September would roll around and we were stuck with like 10 kids missing, 15 kids missing. And we were thinking, what the heck are we doing wrong? What are we doing wrong that, other daycares are not? How are they fully booked? Why aren't they stressed? Why aren't they, up all night trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills? And it wasn't until I realized why my program was low that, I made the switch. You see, I started networking and I started meeting other directors in the area and we started talking, right? And they told me, well, they had a marketing strategy. This is something that they had going in the back end all year round. And up until then, when I would think of the word marketing, I would think of, office spaces and stuffy suits and big charts, and that would really overwhelm me because I was an early childhood educator. All I wanted was to run a program and work with the kids, and I was fine doing that. I never really thought of myself as a marketer or as a salesperson. But I quickly had to figure out that I needed to step into that role because I was struggling and we were faced with bankruptcy. And, I knew that there was no way I was going to let that happen. So I went to work, started training, started learning, started, hiring business coaches, learning about marketing, getting more comfortable with the online space. And I figured out what was missing. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why your enrollments are low. Now, over the last 2 years, we've seen a huge shift in the online space, obviously, right? Whether it's a brick and mortar or a service-based business, you saw this shift towards the online space. Kids are home more, moms and dads are home more, everything kind of shifted to the online space. So as business owners, we have to look at that and think, okay, is this going to affect me in any way? And if you are, you're running your program the old school ways with flyers and hoping and promoting, then I hate to break it to you, but you are going to stay stuck where you are. You see, everything moved to the online space. So it really doesn't matter if you have a brick and mortar business or a service-based business. People quickly shifted to the online space to serve more clients and to really just stay in the game, right? So if you're watching this video and you're thinking, okay, Christina, yes, I get it. I know that things have shifted to the online space, but I'm an old schooler. I don't know how to market my center online. I don't know how to use Facebook properly. I don't want to spend my time doing ads. I don't know how to do all this. Then I want to share with you 3 things that you have to look at in your business right now if you have low enrollments and if you're struggling to get visibility, okay? So the first thing I want to share with you is that if you're struggling right now with enrollments, then you're probably just blending in with the crowd. And what that means is that you still haven't figured out what your offer is. Yes, I know you're running a program. I know that you have, childcare, preschool, whatever. But if you haven't figured out, the answer to this question, why should a mom and dad choose me over another daycare? Then you're going to struggle with marketing because there's a lot of competition out there, right? Moms and dads right now, a lot of them are either they've switched their work to work from home. Many of them maybe don't want to go back to, bring their kids back to daycare. A lot of them don't really necessarily need childcare. A lot of them know that there's, daycares popping up left and right. There's a lot more choices, right? So if you're not consistently thinking where you fill in the gap, what else you can offer to better your services, how can you stand out, then you're going to struggle with enrollments, visibility, and really just get lost in the crowd, right? So that's the first thing I encourage you to do. What makes you special? What makes you not blend in? And figure that out where you fill in the gap, service-wise, business-wise, curriculum-wise, right? Your values, beliefs. Why should a mom and dad in your area choose your center, your program over someone else's? The other reason you probably have low enrollments right now is that you're not getting enough traffic, right? Again, everything has shifted to the online space. So if we're thinking that we're just going to put up a sign in our front door or a little, sign at the window and think, people are going to start calling and booking tours, it's not really how it works, okay? Might have worked back in the day, 2005, 2003, right? We used to do that too back then. But nowadays, to get traffic, to get visibility, you have to place your business in front of your clients' eyeballs. And where are most of your clients, moms and dads, where are they hanging around? Online, on this little thing right here. So you have to make sure that you as a business owner are found on this little gadget right here. And most of the time, we know the moms and dads are checking their Facebook, their Instagram accounts, right? They're online. So you're going to place your business in front of their eyeballs. You're going to go meet them where they're at, right? You're going to have a Facebook business page. You're going to have an Instagram account. You might even have a YouTube channel. You're going to, submit your website to Google My Business, to Yelp. You are going to make sure that they know there is an awesome daycare in the area that is actively participating, posting, creating content online so that they can see you, right? That is your job. It's not their job to come and find you on Facebook. It's your job to place your business in front of their eyeballs, okay? And the third reason why you're probably struggling with enrollments is that you don't have a sales pitch. So when I say this to my clients, they think sales pitch, like I'm not selling cars. I get it, but you are selling your services. So if you don't know how to sell someone when someone, let's say, is messaging you online, or they send you an email, or they're DMing you on Instagram, or they're booking a tour, if you don't have a process of how that's gonna look, what that's gonna look like, what that's gonna feel like, how you're going to hook them in, what types of things you're going to share, and then how you're going to leave things off, you're going to struggle. So you need to figure out a sales pitch, right? So think of, in 30 seconds, what can you share about your program that's going to make a parent say, yes, let's enroll. I'm interested. Okay, so you want to share a story, a little bit about your why. You want to share about your program, why you're unique in the area, what makes you so special, where you fill in the gap. You want to share some stories, reviews, testimonials, and really get parents excited about your program, right? It's all about energy, and it's all about being able to show people in a genuine way that they would be crazy not to sign up in your program. Okay, it takes practice. It does take practice. You can practice in front of a mirror if you have to, no problem. But get really good at selling your services. Okay, so I hope that this video helped you guys. I know that having low enrollments is really stressful, and I know that if you're not ready to jump into the online game and create content and figure out where you fill in the gap and be okay with selling your services, that you're going to struggle with enrollments, especially after the last 2 years that we've had after the pandemic. Businesses are popping up left and right. Competition is huge. And we have to be able, as business owners, to stand out from the crowd and be able to sell what we have to offer. Because, if you're excited about your program and you really believe in it 100%, then moms and dads in the area are going, they're going to be crazy not to sign up in your program, right? So you really have to bring that energy to the table, okay? And be okay with, showing up more online, creating content that's funny, that teaches, that engages. And yes, that lets them know that you have open houses and this and that, but that should not be the only thing that you're doing online, okay? You want to be one of these childcare directors that is up-leveling their game on every aspect, okay? Because there is a lack of childcare directors that truly love what they do and that lead from the heart. So I hope you're one of those directors. If you're interested, we have a monthly membership mastermind that we just started with childcare directors. We meet once a month for an hour and a half online. Obviously, it's virtual, and we talk about different topics, right? So one month it could be mindset, the other month it could be, marketing training and Facebook ads. There's support, there's networking, and it's just an awesome place to hang around if you are one of these directors that wants to chat with other directors, online, but that also needs that extra support when it comes to day-to-day operations or marketing or messaging, or really just getting better as a leader, as a team leader, right? So we would love to have you. I'll post the link in the comments. Go click on that, check it out. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you next week.